Sir, did you know much about the life of Aaron Hernandez outside of when he showed up to the stadium?
No.
And Mr. Fee asked you some questions about, you had prepared an affidavit, is that right?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor.
He showed you this document, is that true,
Yes.
a couple of times? And do you recall when you had prepared that document, sir?
No.
Okay. Do you recall how long after your last meeting with Aaron Hernandez?
I honestly can't recall.
Okay. Could I approach Your Honor? Just direct you, have you look at the last part of this and read that to yourself, see if that refreshes your memory.
Okay.
Does that refresh your memory, sir?
Yes.
Okay. What was the date of the affidavit?
The 19th of August, 2013.
Okay. And at that time, was your memory better, fresher than it is today?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection sustained, and this document's been used only by both counsel in this case to see if it would in any fashion refresh the witness's recollection. The document is not an exhibit in the case, and any statements in it are not coming in, have not come in substantively for the truth of anything in that document.
Well, Mr. Fee had asked you questions reciting certain statements that you made in your affidavit.
Objection.
Objection sustained. The document was used to refresh the witness's recollection. You may proceed.
Did he ask you the question, well, he looked at me straight in the eye and said no, that he was completely innocent?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. Forming
Did he
that
ask you that
question.
question?
Objection, Your Honor.
You may ask whether you may rephrase your question not from the document in terms of what was questioned.
Did he ask you a question about whether he looked you in the eye and told you that he was completely innocent?
Yes.
Okay. And when you had that, when he made that statement to you, there was an additional part of that statement. Is that true? When you spoke with him back June 19, 2013?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand.
Sure. When you met with Aaron Hernandez on June 19, and he made that statement that claiming he was completely innocent, that was in the context of he said something else after that, right?
Yes.
What was that?
He said he hoped, to the best of my recollection, he said he hoped that the time of the incident became public because he was at a club at that time.
Okay. Did he tell you at that time how he knew the time of the incident, the murder?
No.
Objection sustained.
And sir, a few minutes ago, Mr. Fee had asked you some questions about time spent together socially, about Aaron Hernandez making some statement about time spent with the victim.
I'm trying to understand what you're
Sure.
asking me.
I think you made a reference to what you meant when you had answered his question about the indication of time spent together.
To the form of the question, Your Honor.
Objection sustained.
Mr. Fee had asked you, let me just back up for a second. Mr. Fee had asked you about, did he indicate that he knew Odin Lloyd?
Yes.
Okay. Did he actually, when in your conversation, was the name Odin Lloyd used, or did you ask him about whether he knew the victim?
I don't recall.
Okay. May I approach, Your Honor?
May.
So I'll just direct your attention. You read the first line beginning there.
Yes.
Okay. Does that refresh your memory, sir?
Yes.
What did you ask him about whether he knew?
I asked him whether he knew the victim.
Okay.
I did not say his name.
Okay. And to the extent that he indicated to you the nature of their relationship, what, if anything, did he say?
Objection to the form of the question, Your Honor.
Overruled.
That it was a social relationship because he was the boyfriend of his fiance's sister.
And sir, just with regard to Mr. Fee had shown you a document relating to a contract, is that right?
Yes.
And are there certain conduct requirements that you have as the owner of the New England Patriots in terms of the behavior or the conduct of the players?
Objection beyond the scope, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Your Honor, may I be heard sign off, please? And sir, Mr. Fee had asked you about behaviors that you had observed in or around the stadium, is that right?
Yes.
And you don't know what behaviors he was engaged in outside of that area?
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled.
No.
Okay, thank you, sir. I have nothing further.
Nothing further, Mr. Kraft. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
may step down.